Greetings, salutations. It's a little early for me. It's 3. Welcome to the Stretching Spirit Seminole Mind. I put on my fancy jacket for you guys. I left this out here. I was wearing my robe, but I'm like, I'm gonna put on my jacket. That's the kind of shit I do. Let me fix my collar. This is beautiful. How often do you have the occasions to wear a silk jacket all the time? Foreplay. Foreskin. That's weird. Foreplay, foreskin. Words are fascinating. Okay, I like pretty tie-tie. I kind of passed out early. Been a big day. And I got up at like 1:30. And what am I gonna do? Like stay in bed? She is calling. She is woken me up. She put me to bed. See if I can get a little better lighting. Hold on a second. Like, I haven't even made coffee yet because it's too early. I might go back to sleep. I don't know. But man, foreplay. I was listening to Boston. And Boston is a huge memory for me. My brother, Bryce, was really into Boston. He got a guitar and taught himself how to play a few songs. It was always very magical when he played for us. He has graduated. He graduated at 47. The golden child. So much pressure. So much expectation, especially in the Mormon religion. He took a different path. A faded path, Now he's here stronger than ever. So I went and sat to my mother's grave, and her body is there, and his ashes are there. Some of his ashes. They died the same year. 2009, another 9-year, man. I mean, it's big ones for me. 2019 was huge. Took me to another world. The whole different rendering, I was pretty committed to my relationship. We had children. Good guy. But it just wasn't doing it. There was no freaking foreplay. There was no and I'm not talking about just sexually. It's not a lot of effort. Not on my part either, I suppose an equal exchange. That brought us to a balancing point where I decided to step off this scale. So, I came out to my front yard. I don't, yes, I'm going to talk about this. I don't often, you guys are mark my territory, like a dog. Yeah, you guys can think what that is. I don't need a bag, okay? But, it's usually, there's people in a kind of a semi, nice little capillary of a road. And, so yeah, I'm just not going to be outside because there might be people driving by or people walking their dogs. But at 1:30 in the morning, we're good. And I heard a lot of gunshots. I live in a pretty cool part of town where it's very diverse. And you get a little bit of everything. And so to hear those gunshots and just be concerned, while life goes on. In life there are shootouts at the OK Corral. Wrong way. There you go. There's shootouts at the OK Corral. I want to make a shirt that says OK and then like coral. And draw coral or something. Anyway, my brother gifted me with Boston. Although I've never been to Boston. And I may have been burned there. Hung? Who knows? With this type of attitude, yeah, they'd be for sure like LA's trouble. Capital T, and it rhymes with P. That stands for P. No, really, it's a good idea. You want to protect yourself and your family, so you don't pee around your property. And you know what? The earth loves it. They actually get Gilioso with each other. Like, you peed over there last time. Over here. Come on, let's give a nice balance. So I'm not harming any plants. And this beautiful water leaving my body, and then, you know, as it's taking out what, you know, it no longer needs, the earth is like, cool, we got that, we'll fix that. We got you. You know, get that out of, stop taking those pills. Get it out of the water. Go be outside, let the earth alchemize it. I know, it's weirdly genius. So yeah, if you guys want to like stretch your chops, put on Foreplay by Boston and go outside, or just go inside yourself, whatever you want to do, and fly. I was thinking as I was dancing out there about do I want to die at sea or die on land? Which would I prefer? And they're both very enticing. You can't really dance on a boat though. You know, like I couldn't like I could do some stretching. I guess I could go swimming. But I have to say, this one time I was on a boat in Cabo San Lucas. This Greek god, actually, I think he was Swiss or Dutch, swam out of the ocean. Sea of Cortez, next to Lover's Point, and he swam out of the ocean, blonde, bleach blonde hair, super tan, Speedo, looking like a god. And I'm like, where did he come from? And he had a boat out there. I'm like, oh man. So anyway, struck up a conversation because yes. And ended up having dinner on his boat, and nothing happened, not with me. I was with a girlfriend who was 20 years older than me. It was really fun. So she took advantage of that, but he, not fully. I think they just made out. But yeah, as we were in the Sea of Cortez, you know, it's so beautiful, and I jumped off the boat like, I'm gonna go swimming. And I jumped into the ocean, and I swam around a bit, and then just got freaked out. I'm like, what is below me? You know, that fishtail's like, get us out of here. Get us out of here. We want to climb the mountain, as the Capricorn does. And nothing's going to stop us because we just keep going on. Man, that Boston song's going on in my head. It's such a long intro. The foreplay is so incredible with this song. And I never knew the name. But it's so appropriate. Oh my gosh. Foreplay has kind of a... it's kind of devilish. And the devil's card is the lover's card, if you look at it a certain way. You know, but who doesn't want to dance with the devil, man? You know, they got those chains on their neck, not that tight. You know, they could easily take them off. But the lover dude is just like looking at the girl, and she's just like, with grapes in her tail. He's like, I'm on fire. He's got a fire tail. He's just looking at her, and she's like, I mean, I think she's curious, but, you know, he's pretty cute. You know, he has foreskin, I think. Does he not? I don't look that closely. I would assume they didn't do a lot of did they? Well, that's worth looking into. Is the dudes on the lover card circumcised? It's learned from the tarot. I actually do want to pull some cards, but I don't know how much of a setup I have here. Oh, good. Is that the book? I've been looking for my Lars Mole book. Mole book. Anyway, it was really important to go to my mom's grave on her birthday and hang out with her and my brother. I actually took pastries. I stopped at a AM PM and bought like 3 different kinds of donuts and got a coffee and some water and went and hung out there with my brother and my mom and talked to the owner of the cemetery. He walked up to me because here I was actually wearing this jacket. So, beautiful day, pretty sparkly. Being me. Came over, we started talking, and he told me that he remembered my dad, and he helped him, design the headstone, which is beautiful. It's actually a photograph. It's a photograph rendered on marble with the temple in Idaho Falls, Mormon temple, and then her name and a rainbow, not colored because it's granite, and then my dad has a bike for when he, joins her, and then all of our names. And the guy was like, which one are you? I'm like, I'm Renee Noel Corbridge. He's like, oh, I'm the 4th one. I'm the heart chakra. Either way, baby. That's how my brain goes. Yes, do I like that I'm the heart chakra? Yes, I do. I like that I'm the 4th. I got, good balance. I am the scale. That's truth. I love it. I have 2 planets in Libra in my 2nd house. I think Uranus and something else. Good ones. They're all good. I love all the luminaries. I don't know whether they call them planets or not. Planet. You planned it. Yeah, it's a plan. One of those plans up there. Super cool. That's great. Great foundation. Good bones. Good bones. This isn't too long. I sure like dancing. It's nice to dance with your eyes closed, but I like to open them up too. That's where you get the electricity. That is, part of nature, just like a flower. A human's like a flower. A frog is like a human. A frog is like a flower. I am like this ladder. Yes. I am like this ladder. I'm going to climb that ladder. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. I'm going to make sure that ladder has a lot of good foundation and structure. Solid legs. It's a good ladder. It's fine. I'm not worried about this ladder. I don't mind ladders. I like climbing high. But I don't like jumping off cliffs into water that much. That scares the hell out of me. See, I think I'm a landlubber. But I do want to sail. I'd like to go into the Sound. Check that out. Go to Friday Harbor and Gig Harbor and stuff. Interesting energies. Interesting to be up talking to you guys in my silk jacket at 3 in the morning. We like talking to you. I mean, I do have my peoples over there. I'm burning some incense. So. The Lamb of God. I was thinking about Moses. It's probably just like, Moses, eat your ass over here. Or just like, telepathy. And how he warned Jews to mark their doors. It's the blood of a lamb, I believe, right? You feel like you've done that? I don't know. Are you a victim? You afraid of what's coming? I think it's in the middle. You go to that. You go to the middle part. I mean, right now we have some serious, like, think of the magician card. Oh, I don't know what his hands are doing. Is it this? I don't know. Someone cool. And this one's on her. See? It's like, I don't know. Only got one head. I have done that though. I've been doing a lot of scrying. It's interesting. I typed scry into like a message, and it came out airy, airy. I'm like, airy, airy. And I thought of the Aquarian energies, the symbolism, the waves like that. Airy, 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 airy. But you know, for those airy bits, you need somebody with a freaking rope tied around you. Or someone goes in after you with rope, like in Poltergeist. You know, and someone's like gone into the light, never to come out. So there's someone here who needs to be tethered on the outside of that to then go get you. That was a cool scene. They came out all slimy and stuff. Remember they threw in tennis balls first? And they were like burnt and crusty. That movie freaked me out. It was awesome. Indian Burial Ground. Don't mess with that, people. And we have. We've built all over Indian Burial Grounds, I'm sure. I know they're specifically located, but like, who's dead beneath my feet? How many bones are underneath this house? It's cool to think about. I was talking to my dad about, you know, people used to get buried in their backyard or in their property. I'm like, yeah, because when I was at the cemetery, when I was talking to Richard, what's his name? I said, how do I get in this place? What do I got to do? He's like, well, you talk to me. And I'm like, that's right. I'm like, I don't want to like have formaldehyde, and I just want to like decompose over time. Get my energies back into this earth. Ground these, me and my sisters on the land. I claim it. I do. I don't know if I'm going into the light. You know, I never did heroin for a reason. My best friend died of a heroin overdose. I dated a heroin addict. You know, like, I was drawn to it, but I knew I wasn't going to do it. I'd be around it. Never saw anybody shoot up. I don't like needles like that. Don't like needles, man. Never have. Not like I could avoid them. But I'm good. Good. We're very powerful, you see. All right, so I'm going to get some rope together. Get ready. Start taking rope in my bag. In case I got a pulling boy out of the light. If you don't have to come with me, you can stay there. I can be like, hey, I got a rope on. I can come get you. And if you're like, dude, I'm so good right now. Like, I am here. I am angelic. I'm like, that's cool. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna follow this rope right back down to earth and go sit on a tree. And maybe someone will join me. Like, who really knows, right? It is all purposeful. This matter. I love the word matter. I like being carbon. All right. I love you all. Have a great morning, night. You might not even still be awake. I don't even know. Love you all. Namaste.